Hi everybody, it's Anna Moss from Brand Stories. Little business card there, just a little bit of branding subtly in the background. Because let's face it, I'd be a pretty poor branding expert, branding specialist, if I didn't practice what I preach a little bit. So anyway, just come up completely on the fly, I've come up with a new idea. I'm going to start doing little snippets of discussions, added value, whether it's strategic stuff, whether it's just a friendly chat about branding. And they're going to be 2 minutes, 5 minutes absolute maximum, 2 to 4 minutes would be great. So that you can watch it on the fly, you're not committed to a 10-minute video. You don't get bored of me, because I'd get bored of me if I had to watch 10 minutes of me. But no, I appreciate people's time, and I appreciate that people only might have a couple of minutes to watch something. And I came up with an idea. I thought, I'm going to start doing Brand Stories TV. So this is newsflash, breaking news, big highlights, subtitles, whatever, when I decide to actually learn how to do it. This is the first ever episode of Brand Stories TV. And I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. I was just so excited to have had the idea that I just jumped on, and I thought, I'm just going to let you know. But let's have a really quick chat about branding. Just branding in general. What does branding mean to you? What do brands mean to you? How many brands do you see on a daily basis, do you think? And I don't mean on TV or radio, you know, where people, the big companies pay tens of hundreds of thousands of pounds to advertise and to get in front of you. I'm talking about the lady on the tube doing her makeup using MAC makeup or L'Oreal or Max Factor. I'm talking about the man with an iPhone in his hand, or the iPod, the little new earpieces in, the guy with the Bose headphones, the lady with the Mulberry handbag, the guy driving a Skoda or a Mercedes or a Ford car. These are all brands that we see day in and day out, and there's a stat, and I should know it being a branding specialist, but I have to hold my hands up and say I don't know it off by heart, that we're exposed to, I think it's thousands of brands every single day. And I'm talking about the really subtle ones, the ones that, for example, you're in the supermarket and you're doing your shopping, mundane task, no great shakes. You might even be passing the time and having a conversation with a loved one or with a friend at the same time while you're in there. But you're still taking in brands. You're walking past Kellogg's cornflakes. You're walking past Yoplait, Fromage Frais, Petit Filou. You're walking past Muller Fruit Corners. The two clothing range in Sainsbury's, Florence and Fred in Tesco. It is Tesco, isn't it? There are any number of brands, you know, the magazine sections. I mean, all of those magazines are brands, you know, Psychology's magazine, Horse and Hound, Heat magazine. When I was young, it was Just 17 and it was Smash Hits. Those are all brands, and we're taking them in literally 24/7. So just have a little think about what brands mean to you. What brands have you bought into and do you feel emotionally attached to? Some people are really emotional about mobile phones and about whether they have an iPhone versus an Android. And you tend to fall into one camp or the other. And iPhone users tend to be very, very emotional about an iPhone and very protective about it. Well, Apple must be jumping up and down in their you know, pants or trousers or socks or whatever, thinking this is the holy grail of branding. This is what we've always wanted to achieve, is a customer and a consumer who is so very passionate about us and about a brand that we've created that they will argue to the death about it. They will argue the benefits. They will be brand loyal to us forever. Whenever a new iPhone comes out, they'll get the latest model, whether they need it or not. That's what I'm talking about with branding. What do brands mean to you, and what brands do you love? Look around your house, look around your car, look around anything, in your handbag, in your medicine cabinet, in your clothes, you know, clothes rails and jumpers and sports gear, trainers, anything. What brands do you particularly love? If you wouldn't mind, drop me a comment and I'll get back to you and we'll have a little conversation. Take care. Bye bye.